So, perfect blue skies, almost no wind, beautiful sunshine. These are indeed conditions for the beautiful game. The backdrop here, picturesque, idyllic. No doubt one of the best days of the footballing calendar, and it has added to a really jovial, happy mood in the stands, helping to raise the level of sound by more than a few decibels. Shirt sleeve order, very much the dress code. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this guy, Hudson-Odoi, is one of the gems in a great generation of English talent, Peter. A wide player, competent playing from either side. I find him, unlike a lot of his contemporaries, to be a more deceptive and unpredictable player in that he isn't a ball hogger, you know, quite the opposite.
Okay, interesting. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that.
Yeah, and he read it before anyone could follow up.
He gets big! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
In with the challenge, and the pass is intercepted. Now that looks a decent ball.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
And he's there to clear it. Valverde. Good spot, he's seen the run. Mbappe! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. And can he finish it? It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Bellingham is in the top 10 when it comes to assists this season. Elanga. Bellingham. It's headed upfield.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Bellingham. Valverde. Great defending, strong and determined. Gibbs White, over to the left.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Out to the left it goes. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Hudson-Odoi. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes.
Well, the first half didn't really produce the goals we'd have liked. Hopefully they've been saved for the second. For that to be the case, though, we'll need to see more energy in it.
Terrific header! He scored! First blood drawn!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So we have our breakthrough.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
That's a good ball out wide.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Oh, strongly challenged there. Fran Garcia defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Fran Garcia. Elanga. Southampton still this single goal behind.
The attendance
Elanga.
for this match was 70,987.
He's had it taken off him. He has found the way through. Great chance! Really well taken goal. A 2-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out.
11,
Surely they'll manage one or the other.
Coming on the field is number 17.
Hudson-Odoi. Hudson-Odoi stood his ground strongly. Elanga. And the ball's... There's the hit! I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Substitution on the field. Number 21. Number
There's going to
14,
be another change here.
Callum Hudson-Odoi.
Rudiger.
Coming on the field.
And
number
Garcia.
24. Number 19.
Bellingham is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
That's an excellent interception. Rodrigo, and the counter is on. He is through here, and he's had it nicked away. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Just eases him off the ball. Looks to go up and over. And that has left him in a heap. Bellingham.
4 added
Now
minutes
it's
has been
Mbappe.
indicated.
And he's had a shot! A real chance and a real let-off. It's good running with the ball. And time is up. Southampton came into this game looking for all 3 points, but in the end they're unable to lay claim. Well, we have the most perfect day for you. A warm hello in every sense of the word. The sun is out, the football has a special place on this most idyllic of days. This, of course, the fixture to which we've been looking forward so very, very much. And he's had a hit! Oh!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Climbs up big! Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. Mbappe! Really well taken goal. Again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Things starting to look very comfortable.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other...
And the shots! Incredible spell, they are flying. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
A case now of complete control.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Raul, Smith Rowe, Castagna, Wilson, point-blank header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Wilson. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Well seen, saw that coming.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Over to the left. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Southampton looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Anderson. More and more pressure on the ball here. Now Castagna. Lukic. Berger. Now Castagna. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Wilson unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Mbappe, Bellingham. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, this certainly hasn't gone the way most of us in the ground had expected in advance. Granted, it is very pleasant if you're on the right side of it all.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Southampton, 3 goals to the good after a really excellent first half that's been intriguing to watch. Plenty of highlights to show you during the break. So we're already into the second period. And here's Raul. Oh, good spread. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that's put paid to a promising move. Iwobi proves just a little bit too strong. Wilson. Wilson! It is a very, very good save.
Wilson, it's done well to make use of the little space that was afforded to him. It wasn't easy, that.
Robinson. Great run on the overlap here. And that interception was most necessary. Valverde gets it away. Iwobi. Iwobi. Looking for options. There's the hit! It's in!
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
After 67 minutes is
Fulham give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout.
substitutions taking place.
Militao makes the interception. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
That's been cut out, well played. Andreas Pereira. Castagna. Well, they can break here. Bellingham. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Wilson. Wilson's cross. Oh, they could be caught out here. Anderson. Spread it left. Eder Militao calmly anticipates. Can he get it through?
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had
There will be 1
good
minute
options
added
around him
time.
and he failed to get his head up.
Wilson. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Southampton are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted. Well, hello and welcome to what amounts to football heaven. It doesn't get a whole lot better than this. The conditions utopian, the sun is high in the sky, it's a truly beautiful afternoon, and the crowd reflect that. Their faces hopeful, their smiles beaming, levels of excitement and expectation are soaring, and you get the feeling that this could be a very special occasion indeed. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Mikolenko. Defending of the desperate variety. Pass is just off target. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Mikolenko proves too strong. Southampton still without a single shot on target. Well seen, saw that coming. Mangala. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I think Calvert-Lewin is amongst the best English strikers when inside the box. Yes, he's a good target. That's a threat alone, but it's the way he moves in and around the box, those staggered runs, the way he's learning to become more elusive in dangerous areas.
Mbappe! Another chance! Could fall kindly. He's delivered all right! There is the breakthrough! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Ndiaye. And that interception was most necessary. And the shot! Ndiaye. Lindstrom. Now it's Doucouré. And that's been intercepted. Doucouré is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Valverde concedes a free kick for that. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Eder Militao pinches it off him. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Branthwaite. It's an inviting looking
There
ball,
will be
that.
1 minute added time.
Mbappe! And it's half-time here. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And, well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Their game. The players seem to have clicked well. There's good movement off the ball. The passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
Southampton leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. Well, the action has already resumed here. Southampton carrying a one-goal lead. Ndiaye for Mangala. Mangala. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
It's good running with the ball. Oh, good
The
read.
attendance for this match was
Bellingham. He's in the top 10 when it comes to
71,649.
assists this season. Rodrigo gets a good foot in there. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Well, he's done very well to take that back. Idrissa Gueye. Great hit! And that has fair fizzed.
I actually like to see that in shots at goal when there's a noticeable effort to get over the ball and keep it down.
Number 16, Decoure. Coming on the field is number 37.
Mangala. Calvert-Lewin. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And that is plenty. Big chance! What should it go? It's loose now, and they want to get it back. And he's heaved it away.
Substitution on the field. Number 29. Number 10. Number 19.
It looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right.
Number 7. Number
There's
11.
a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Mbappe, he's beaten the last. Now the finish! They've done it! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive. There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Goes direct to the front line. Harrison. Ashley Young.
There will be 3 minutes
That'll be
added
a throw.
time.
Mbappe. Great ball if he can get there. Bellingham is on his own. Great chance! They are rampant! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! Simplicity itself.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
And that is that. Southampton looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. Well, a very good evening to you wherever you are. I do hope that you can
Hello,
join me
everybody,
in
and
appreciating
welcome to
this truly
today.
beautiful evening. A night that is absolutely ideal for a game of football. The scenes here really are something, a beautiful picture under the floodlights. Traffic and transport round here, not the kindest, but regardless of that, the fans have found a way of getting here. There is a sense of theatre and the decibel levels are rising. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see, and that applies just as much to his passing game as it does to his shooting prowess.
He's got through. They've scored! Straight header, made it look easy.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. It's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Mbappe stood his ground strongly.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Tries a shot! They've scored! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Bellingham! They've done it! Terrific goal. What a super sharp finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Rodrigo. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Kovacic. And it's Kovacic. Looking for the runner. Doku. Oh, well played.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, that's fabulous. De Bruyne. He's had a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Foden goes short. That's tidy.
2 added
No way
minutes
through,
have been
so back it
indicated.
comes. Opts to play it back. Now it's Foden. Opts him off it and wins back the ball. And it's half-time here. Well, the two sides have made this a pretty decent game so far. Both have contributed on the score sheet. There is a balance wherever you look. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
So we're already into the second period. Oh, good read. Could be danger here. Oh, it's come loose. He's found the way through. Ruben Diaz clears. De Bruyne. That has been slung wide. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it... Bellingham! He has done it! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't seem on. It's really crafty business, that.
This has become one super... And the finish! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
A temporary retreat here. Traumeri. And he was alert to it. Oh, great! Mbappe! And that is wildly
Mbappe controlled that with such ease and really ought to have followed it up with a goal.
Gundogan. Ball played for Matheus Nunes. And it's De Bruyne. Now it's Foden. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Rodrigo. He is through here. Rodrigo. Akanji gets rid without sophistication. Hoisted in. Now it's Doku. He's picked his way through. Oh, that's nice.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Substitutions taking place.
Gundogan. And it's Gundogan. Valverde does really well to win the ball there. It's headed upfield.
There they go, hunting again.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. It's a good ball out wide. It's a throw-in. Grealish.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Mbappe. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination.